Alright, so now we get to meet Ultron as he shows up in the last cutscene that, we cut away from and sends the Iron Legion after us. Unfortunately, all of our favorite heroes do not have the things that they need to get to work, so it's going to be up to Hawkeye and Maria Hill to deliver on those things and also break enough boxes and studs for us to reach True Avenger rank, hopefully. Now, if you've been following the channel for the past few days, then you're probably used to 2 episodes of Avengers showing up with a possibility of a third, depending on whether or not the content requires a third. And then a level's worth of Sonic Heroes videos coming right after. Well, I'm afraid to inform you that I can't do that today. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the No Strings on Me level here with Ultron. I lost the footage of Egg Fleet. I was already having a little bit of trouble because I wanted a really good run of Final Fortress, which is the last of the playing levels in the story mode of Sonic Heroes. And I kept dying at points where I felt it wasn't justifiable. And so I kept restarting the level. But Egg Fleet, which has got to be my favorite level in the entire game, when I was messing around in there, I was actually able to pull off an A rank with Team Dark, which is something that, if you've been watching the rest of the playthrough, I haven't done outside of boss levels. And I was so thrilled. And unfortunately, as Captain America gets his shield, as soon as we toss it to him, unfortunately, it was also the first time I've ever had that the file was corrupted before it got to the video maker. So I'm going to have to replay Egg Fleet and and beat Final Fortress and the last boss again before I can get that next Sonic Heroes video up there for you. So it's not that I've stopped the series entirely. I haven't. I'm just a little frustrated that I have to go back and try to replicate my best run in Egg Fleet, and then put together a good run in Final Fortress, along with beating the Egg Emperor, which, if you don't do it, if you don't follow certain strategies while trying to do that, can take a while. So there will be no additional Sonic Heroes video today. So, sorry to disappoint you, as Cap is using his shield to unlock a row of acrobat stuff. So we're going to use Hawkeye to utilize this acrobat stuff. We're going to need Hawkeye to at least hit the arrow thing in the middle anyway. Although, we've got Captain America, who's got acrobatic abilities, and Maria Hill, who's got acrobatic abilities. The issue right now that we've got Cap his shield, we need to get Tony his suit. We also need to get Thor his hammer, but one thing at a time. Because if you remember from the movie, Thor breaks the first version of Ultron with his hammer. And that's going to get us out of the end of the level. Now we're getting very close to True Avenger rank here. Probably just need to cross the 170,000 threshold to get that. and for some reason, game won't let me target that thing up there, possibly because we've already stuck an arrow into it. So here we get the true Avenger rank, so we don't have to worry about that. Yep, there's already an arrow in here, so we can send Cap on these poles all the way to the other side where there's some fire that we can put out with Cap. There we go. And one more. And that apparently did nothing. Okay, so we're going to go over here and destroy these silvery objects with Hawkeye's bow. And we're going to build a thing that requires a tech head, that tech head in this case being Maria Hill. And there is an Iron Man suit. In this case, presumably the Iron Man Mark 43 suit, like we used in the early part of the level. And so now we've got Tony to play with, and the last thing we need to do is get Thor's hammer to him. Right, so there's a save point here. We're going to go ahead and save. And there's Thor. So they're kind of mosh pitting on Thor. If we press the Y button, it probably will switch us right to Thor. Which it does. Thor summons the hammer. And now we've gotten everything we need to get out of this level. And so there we go. And with that, Ultron is now loose. He's going to head for Hydra's base, and then he's going to head for South Africa. And we're going to have to follow him around. And we'll see you next time.
Ultron cleared out, used the internet as an escape hatch.
What if he decides to access something a little more exciting?
Nuclear codes.
Nuclear codes.
Ultron's calling us out. The world's a big place. Let's start making it smaller.
Talk.
I've come to save the world.